What it do? Welcome back to the weekend, y'all. Welcome to you. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl La T here at Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. Tears and the Wheat Tarot Show. Well, you sure enough never know what you're gonna get. We are a channeled messenger, and the Alpha and Omega brings the message, and they support it with the Tarot, beloved. That's what it is. Um, we did a quick little rising message, and we were getting the energy of these two individuals. Somebody that's brave and sunshiny and connected to their spirit, full of confidence and creative ideas and the fortitude to go after it. And then somebody else who's a little bit explosive. This person deals with anger issues. They may be prone to be physical and throw shit, break shit. You know what I'm saying? Just get explosive and lose control of their emotions. Yeah. Spirit said that this person, you may end up having to deal with the energy like this. It could be unexpected. They could just show up. It did feel like this was a person that you're probably not speaking to, like you got them blocked. We just picked up the energy, and we wanted to come in because we got a new deck of cards. We pre-ordered them. We were so excited. I think this was a pre-order. But we're excited. We got some new cards. New cards. And this is a general collective reading. So, we are excited to bring you all this message. And hopefully it is edifying onto your soul. You are strengthened in the spirit to bear the yoke that's on your shoulders, beloved. Yeah. So we're going to get into it. I'm super excited. Thank you to the Most High God for this gift. Please receive them. Please cleanse them. Oh, look. It's different. Look, it opens up like that. That's pretty cool, y'all. Let's throw this plastic in the garbage. We are... Oh, we also need to get our cup. Spirit said we got the energy of being blessed today. So stay in your energy, stay in your element. It's been a thing with like people trying to take folks out their element because they in their emotions, so they want to trigger you and make you emotional. So be conscious, you know what I'm saying? So this week we are thinking about our inner self, sacral chakra is coming through, root chakra. So somebody is, you know, dealing with their emotions. And it's always good to, like, when you feel like you're emotional, to just kind of get into why you feel like that. Like, what's triggering you to act like that, to come out of pocket, to lose control of yourself. This box is so pretty. It's something about losing control of yourself. We've been getting the energy of losing control. I'm hearing Teddy Swims. I lose control when you're not next to me. And this person did show up, like their anger in the early message was like the background to this anger, because it's never really just about anger, right? It's something else that's driving that energy. And this person chooses to explode when they can choose other forms of expression, right? They don't have to express themselves through the energy of anger. They could choose some sort of other response, but they don't. And sometimes people feel like, you know, it's okay because I just lose control, right? And it's like, no. The rising message showed that somebody was dealing with the insecurity over abandonment and worry, right? So when they feel like they're losing ground or losing connection or losing something or they're being abandoned, they could respond with anger. And the spirit is calling this person to reflect, like you being a mirror to them to say, hey, see your anger. And so whoever you are, this person is blocked. They're blocked out of your energy. You're not taking calls. You're closing out the cycle. And this person may contact you, like they may just come by and drop in or something like that. But we want to look at this deck. It's a new deck, Veronica. Welcome, sis. Thank you. You didn't get the notification. You may need to unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the bell. But look, it's a new one from Rebecca Campbell. I believe this is new. I think we put it on pre-order. Look, isn't that beautiful? And look how the box opens. Look at that. She really did it. You were talking about the box of one of your new decks and how it was flimsy. This is like super solid. It's gorgeous. It's definitely one that's going on the shelf. And that black and gold is doing it. Look, Chamber of Forgiveness is coming through. Classic Rebecca Campbell, the way that she does the artistry. Right? Like these. You can see it's something with the way they do the artistry. But we see Chamber of Forgiveness. We see the scene. Oh, look, and it has, some of them have up and down. The mask we wear. See, look how it's got this one, inner spring, and then the other side, inner autumn. That's awesome. It's like dual on some cards. That's really pretty. Look at that. The deck with the flimsy box was a copyright ripoff. Yeah. Yeah. The cards were pretty. It's something about forgiveness. It's something about going deeper, too. Going deeper than you ever did before. It's like being brave enough to go deep within you. To discover your light. To really get an understanding and awareness of your full self. It's given to know thyself. Right? And once you know yourself, you could face challenges. You could face anything. The hardest thing that we normally have to face is us, right? Like our shadow side, our darkness, the things that we want to hide away, that we kind of feel a sense of shame, right? Like nobody should know about that. It's my dirty little secret type of energy. And it's like, once you become brave enough to deal with it within self, within the Most High God, you know, then you could face the world and you could take on challenges. So this person who's explosive, if their true sentiment behind the scenes is being worried over attachments, abandonment, then they have not faced that. They're not secure within themselves. So when they are facing situations that bring up that insecurity, like I feel like I'm being abandoned, I'm being left behind, this person is no longer speaking to me, you know, it's either because they have learned to use anger as an outlet. It could be to control, to manipulate, to get what they want, right? And now they're being called to reflect on that so that they can either make the choice to heal it and respond differently. Maybe this relationship can heal through the principle of forgiveness, or they just will go on and be better for it, and you as well, because you held your boundary, beloved. So we're going to see what the Spirit is saying. We did get the energy of forgiveness. Thank you so much, Spirit, for bringing it. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for bringing a message through us, onto us for the sake of strength, so that we can bear the yoke that's on our shoulders. We ask to overflow, and it reaches out into your wheat field, and that they receive it, and that they are spiritually strengthened to bear the yoke that's on your shoulders, beloved, and that you overflow, and we meet in the middle. We're getting bravery. We're getting courage. We're getting spiritual strength. We're getting a knowingness of self, that you can face your challenges, that you believe. It's like you're sure. And standing up and holding your boundary with somebody that's just emotionally explosive. They would use anger as a tool to control and to manipulate. And it's like, no, it's over for that. Folks, you are okay to move away and require people to go deal with themselves. You don't have to deal with them, right? If that's how they want to behave, they can do that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? The seen. Oh, the seen and the unseen. See, it's something about seeing something and seeing it for what it is. Like, you've shown yourself to be exactly who you are. And if that be the case, I believe it, and I'm gonna put up the boundary and move forward. Like, it's almost giving like this person is a hurdle. You see it, you jump over it, and you keep the fuck on going. Give yourself closure. Chamber of protection. See, protecting yourself, protecting your mindset. We on the lunch break, so we good, beloved. Chamber of protection. Protect your energy, protect your abundance. Look, and all of that is confirmation. Look, protection. And it's a little bumblebee, so that lets me know that you're abundant. And it's giving that type of peaceful, it's giving tranquil, calm energy. It's giving bravery. I'm feeling like that golden hue, like you and your Jill Scott living your life like it's golden type of energy. Right? Not letting anybody come in and disturb your frequency. Especially when it comes to somebody who just wants to, be angry. Anything else in here? Spirit saying no. See, transformation, ceremony of life, and just watch me. See, you're transforming. Transformation. You have transformed. Somebody is watching you and is giving you celebrating life, or the ceremony of life is coming through. Yeah, see, manifestation. Like, you are manifesting a higher timeline. And it's protected. And you manifesting, leaving behind toxic energies, is people who are upset about it. They feel a sense of abandonment. Yeah. See, burning rose. Somebody is upset. I don't know. That burning rose feel a kind of way. I want to read it because we never used this deck before. I don't know. So it has the 4 suits, the chamber suit, the activation suit, the soul inquiry, which is the burning rose is a soul inquiry. It's page number 86. And there's polarity. Yeah, oh, so that's the polarity, the unseen and the seen. That's beautiful. So let's get the burning rose, page 86, and see what they say. 86. The burning rose is a symbol of sacred rage. Can't make it up. Sacred rage. Somebody is upset. So that's just what I got off the rip. It could get different as we read through it and really get the deeper meanings, but it's given like somebody is upset. Like rage. It was given anger, right? It's given anger. So it says, the burning rose is a symbol of sacred rage, of anger alchemized into something creative, into passion, not destruction. That's what this person needs to do. They need to alchemize their anger, their explosive energy, into something creative, something productive. Not, it's something that they can be passionate about, and they need to. So if they're afraid of being abandoned and they're worried about it, then their passion probably lies in creating security, a sense of security, and whatever work that they can do to help bring about a sense of security is probably what they need to do. It says, we tend to see anger and rage as something we should avoid, as if expressing these emotions is to be avoided or even wrong, as if anger is something that should be controlled and restrained. Boys are taught that their anger is dangerous, and women that their rage isn't feminine. Women who have the courage, or see bravery, Miss Brave, right? The courage to harness their anger. That could be a combination, Miss Brave and explosive. Brave enough to harness your anger, right? You could use it to protect you from things that are unseen. That's another way of reading this. But it says, women who have the courage to harness their anger are often accused of being crazy and unstable. But this stops the flow of passion and the ferocious urge of the feminine to protect what is sacred. See, chamber of protection. So that could be another way of reading that. Spirit is saying another perspective. Anger or rage is often a reflection of what's important to us. See, the important thing for this person would be to feel secure, security. It can be a signpost to our boundaries or a lack thereof. Protection, boundaries. That's a part of protecting yourself, is to hold boundaries. It can be a guiding light revealing what we truly care for. long for, or what we wish to protect. It can also hold within it the codes of our true passion and our purpose, which we said was to create security. But we must do the job of listening to our anger and offering it a safe space to be released and expressed. And that's what we were picking up was missing with this person, Miss Explosive. See, it says she yells and hits everything in sight from pillows to tables as her anger explodes. That's not a safe way of expressing your anger. It turns into violence when you start throwing and hitting and all of that. It's like that's not okay. You can be angry and you can express it, but you don't have to be violent while you're doing it, right? It says, when we repress something, there's always a consequence. It might fester in the body and make us sick. It might paralyze us and prevent us from living passionately. You can be fearful, you can be afraid, or it might be expressed in ways that are physically, mentally, and emotionally harmful to others. Yes, which is why I was picking up in the beginning that Mrs. Brave was dealing with somebody that's explosive. So one energy is courageous and has boundaries and is blocking out another person who does not know how to control their emotion or express their anger in a healthy way, to change it and change the anger or transmute it into passion in a way that helps support, that's productive, that uplifts. You can be angered, right? You can have rage, but it's all about how you express it. When you get to the point where you're being violent and you're hitting and you're throwing, then you know you've lost control of self. And the only thing you can control is you. So if you're acting in a way, acting out, then it's like you can expect for people to break away. People are going to put up a boundary. Like, why would I fuck with you if you don't know how to express yourself? Everybody gets angry, but you don't have to throw shit, yell, and all of that. I remember being triggered by my ex-husband, who I believe is a narcissist, right? Not because I just claim him to be because he did some shit I don't like. No, he displayed multiple characteristics of a narcissist, from love bombing to moving, I mean, like at lightning speed pace, to the multiple masks. Like he was just doing so many things that's indicative of a narcissist. Like when I got out of it, I could see it, like from the gaslighting to hoovering tactics. I mean, like, it was so many different things in that. But this person would do things to piss me off, right? They would trigger you. And he would trigger you and then get upset at the fact that you're triggered. He would do things to make me angry or incite anger or just frustration or some sort of emotion, and then get mad when you respond. So you know how people be like, don't get upset at my response, when it was the stimulus that caused me to be angry. Like, you hit me and then when I hit you back, you want to be claimed victim, like, oh shit, you know what I mean? That type of energy. No, keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. If you don't want nobody to hit you, don't hit them. Right? It's a whole thing with consent. We don't have a right to touch another person without their consent. Especially when we adults and you want to punish me because you feel like I'm not acting how you think I should act. No, I'm not your fuck kid. I'm not, your damn dependent. A child. That shit. No. Keep your fuck hands to yourself. Control your anger. You know what I'm saying? So, case in point. He knocked the fucking hinges off the bedroom doors because I had locked myself in so that I could go to sleep. The police had been out to our house for like 4 or 5 days in 1 week. They knew us by first name. They knew the address. They knew who it was when the call come through. This man was just like digging at me every single day, finding ways to punish me, locking me out the house, locking me on the balcony. Like, if you not gonna play ball, if you not gonna act right, oh, I'm gonna make you. That punishing type of shit, that. So I got sick of it. I had locked myself in the bedroom. The police had been out there. It's like he agreed to sleep on one side of the house. I'm on the other side. He knocked the fucking doors off the damn hinges. and then start recording me because I'm upset that he bust through the goddamn door. How you gonna be upset because I'm upset at your reaction, right? And then say, oh, look how she's acting. No, you are doing it on purpose to cause a reaction. Those experiences taught me that I have to remain in control of myself at all times, because those types of things can be twisted and distorted to make you look a certain kind of way. And Spirit is giving me a yes on that. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but people do that. It's like reaction baiting. They do something off camera to piss you off, and as soon as you start to go off, then it's going to be click and record. Look, she throwing pillows, you know what I mean? She's hitting the table. She slammed the door. Well, shit, this motherfucker. Oh, first of all, I couldn't slam that damn door because he knocked that bitch off the hinges. It was all like, look, I was shocked. I had never seen nothing like that before in my life. Anywho. So it says, alchemizing anger in a positive way and use it to create rather than to repress or negatively destroy is some of the holiest work there is. Holiest work there is. To take this anger and find a positive expression for it. Is somebody being in this brave energy is a reflective mirror to somebody who's learning how to deal with their anger, or the spirit is telling them you need to learn how to deal with this anger. You could also be in a protection mode, like I need to protect myself from people who don't know how to manage their emotion. Yeah. You went through something very similar, Sons List? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, people on the outside think you're the one that's causing the problem, but it's not. You're responding to something else that already happened, and they intentionally like mislead about what is the catalyst, right? There is always a catalyst, and so when we think about the law of polarity, the law of cause and effect, it's like, okay, your action is going to cause an equal reaction, right? Like it's something coming after that. You cannot keep pushing a person, pushing them and pushing them and pushing them, and expect them not to react. It's just not realistic. Most people, you back them in the corner. If they're afraid and they don't respond for so long, they're repressing and repressing that emotion. When you get them backed up against that wall and they ain't got nowhere else to go, they back is here and they feel this, they gotta come out. It's either they're going to fall down and cower, but Miss Brave is not finna do that. Miss Brave is finna come the fuck out swinging. You not finna back me into no damn corner and threaten me and make me feel that kind of way like I'm not supposed to protect myself, Ashe. Fuck you, fuck that. You see this shield? They coming out. They are not going to be intimidated by somebody's anger. They will protect themselves. And they know they can. Shit. Again, I was telling Blessings earlier today. We lived in California. We lived in a couple states, but shit, we done went from Arizona to California to New York back to our home state. And it's like, I grew up in Grit City, in Detroit, fighting dudes like cousins, family. We was in, we had a whole life before we grew up. You know what I'm saying? And mature and stepped in profession and all of that. Look, I don't give a fuck what you think you hear or you see, the pleasant trees and nice and soft and quiet and all that shit. Turn up the heat on your girl. What? Boiling over. Okay? It's not that. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, look how their face look. They look just as sunshiny and bright and big-eyed and, could look naive and just like, oh, they ain't gonna do shit. Shit. Push their ass into a corner or act like you coming at them in a kind of hostile kind of way and watch what the fuck gonna happen. You're gonna beat your ass with this damn sword. It's what this shield, knock you all upside your damn head. But it's like learning how to respond differently, because as you grow and you come into emotional maturity, you learn that those responses could have repercussions on your life, I'm just saying. Some people don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Look, some people like I do time. Put your hands on me and find out. I do time. One of my best friend, my sis, she will do time, beloved. She tell you who she is up front. Like, it's just so that you know. I'm not for the shit. I don't play no games. I don't need no motherfucking friends. No, none of that shit. So you need to know who I am before we fucking get going. And I respect that, right? Because you know where a person is coming from. It ain't no fact, no mask, no shit. She tell you who she is. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? But some people be on that fake shit. They be trying to mask their anger and their frustration and, you know, don't want to do anything about it. Which one? They don't want to do nothing about it. This one? Okay. Yeah, breakthrough energy though. Somebody had a breakthrough. See, overcoming obstacles. Overcoming this obstacle. Somebody that was angry and protecting yourself, putting up boundaries. So you bravely faced somebody that was hostile and explosive. You could see it. The unseen became seen. It's like once you see it, you can't unsee it. So therefore you had to break through and overcome the obstacle. Moving beyond limitations so that you can embrace growth and protect yourself. Right? What's that? The light of life. Ooh, don't that look like wheat? What up, y'all's wheat? What it do? That's what it look like. Embrace your unique glow. However, I'm not going to read the size part. It says, light the way ahead. Your unique glow lights the way ahead. I don't know why it's hard for me to say that. It's somebody that don't like your shine. This came out yesterday. It's not the exact card, but it's like the energy of they are irritated by your shine. Your light disturbs their demons. You being brave and courageous and standing in your spiritual strength pisses somebody off. It's like explosive. You want this right here? No, it's something that goes right there. Okay, let's get it. 27 is on the board. That's the number 9. Somebody is giving me 9 of Source energy. This, nope. This one. It's definitely, yeah, see, inspiration. It's something about you in general, right? It's giving a lot of gold energy. If you look at this energy, it's giving gold. It's giving like living your life like it's golden. And you're inspiring and motivating, right? And it's like you have a lot of ideas that are working well for you. Gain insights from the wisdom of life, the light of life. You gain insight from your spiritual space. And you're glowing from the inside out. You don't need a spotlight because you create your own. You have your own glow, your own hue. And people, for some reason, it's given like they notice you. They pay attention to you. Or they listen to you. Something like that. And it's given even somebody else is listening to you and it pisses them off. Innovation. Yeah, you moving things forward. You're very inspiring and motivating and innovative. You boldly experiment with new possibilities. You know, it's like these new ideas coming through are all possibilities that you can pursue. And you have the courage to do it. Despite anybody else, it's like jumping over the obstacle of somebody who's angry and frustrated and don't know how to express their anger. They don't know how to transmute it and turn that anger into passion to lift themselves up. So you kind of hopped over this hurdle and you're going forward. Yeah, you're on your own path. You hopped over a hurdle. It's like, and you just moving forward. And the way they got this walking stick is giving me like King of Wands energy. Yeah, take responsibility. It's wine energy. I don't know if you in the page or the king, like you're on your way from the page to the king, you're making a track. It could be like, you know, when you bust out Miss Brave, it could be like that Knight of Wands energy. Boom, I'm going. Right? In the Knight of Wands, you're galloping like off to the races and you jumping over this hurdle. You will continue. From the Knight of Wands to the Queen of Wands, very confident in yourself until you get to the point of leadership. Like you truly know you. Take responsibility for your journey, making choices that align with your true self and your purpose. Yes, you're on your path. You're very inspired. You're doing things that's new, right? You're protecting you. And it's given that you're inspiring other people too. Like they will watch your journey and be inspired by what you're doing. Yeah, see, look, it's the fire. It's the torch, right? We were saying why energy. That's the fire. Cherish the wisdom and experiences of the past, passing them to the future. You definitely will pass something forward. You're receiving the torch, you've received it, you've had a breakthrough, overcoming some sort of challenge with somebody else, displaying anger and hostility in your life. Yeah, you're resilient. You've shown yourself to be resilient. You want this? This? No. Angel numbers, they said. So let's get some angel numbers. We do got energy in this deck. So let's see. Because there's something about like the spirit will give you inspiration. You may see it. You may be a visionary. They may put your eye on it and focus on it and you get the feeling to kind of get that. But then you may get distracted or pulled off target by some sort of opposing voice. It's been giving me the energy of the imposter syndrome. And imposter syndrome is something, it's like the critical voice in your head telling you you can do this or you can't do this or you can't do that or not that way or not this way. It's like something that always comes in and opposes you. Yeah, you're definitely a beloved one. See, you're trouble in a good way. World, watch out. It's something you're supposed to do. Honey, and we were getting that golden energy. Honey, we picked up the bumblebee for the abundance on the protection. See, right here. Liquid gold all over this card. Honey. And you're overflowing. It's giving that. So gold, yellow, you might be called to wear it. We've been picking it up, and divine feminine energy is coming through. Very creative. On fire. You can create, you can grow. You're a leader. You're strong. Your energy is unmatched. Yeah, definitely very energetic. And look, we see something with clear communication. We see defeating darkness. It's like coming out of a web, like you're no longer trapped in a web with somebody who just doesn't know how to manage their emotion. But there's a hidden message here. It could be, something else that needed to be seen. It could have been the unseen that became seen. This could also be the hidden message that you are an ascended master. You could be receiving that information from your spirit team and they pass you the torch. Yeah, you have some skills, super skilled in something. And maybe they will reveal more to you through the art of meditation, right? To quiet your mind, calm the inner critic, and really continue to develop your strength and confidence, right? The wand energy, fire energy is all about strength and confidence, your ability to fight and stand up for self, hold your boundaries, be a leader of you and then other people. Definitely with the inspiration, the light bulb is giving Page of Wands inspiration, Ace of Wands inspiration, that type of energy. And protecting whatever it is that you're doing. Protecting your purpose. You've had a breakthrough and you definitely, it's like you've learned to take care of you. Yeah, reflection. And it's something about you that's reflecting back to this person who is angry, right? It's given like they see you as a mirror. And it's given like them coming down or coming into some sort of realization. 987. Looking inward and reevaluating their actions. So they're being called to embrace introspection, self-reflection for their own self-development. Yeah, take a step. 535. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. I ask for clarity. Continue to meditate for clarity because there's something going on that wants you to be confused. Self-love is coming through. Now, see, self-love to a narcissist is like venom, right? You start to love on yourself and you take them out of that priority and you put yourself as the priority, they definitely will become hostile towards you. And I know that was a part of our story, right? Our testimony. When we really started to focus on ourselves and divert our energy to family, to children, to self, this person they got real beside they fucking self. And anything that we wanted to do to support family, they just wouldn't agree. The gut feeling. The gut feeling. What do you feel in your gut? Sacral energy. That's what we were getting with Miss Brave. Sacral energy. Prioritize your well-being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself. Practice self-love, self-care, and a part of your self-love and self-care is self-protection. It says the gut feeling 44 gives me protection vibes. Follow your gut is more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. It says treat others with respect or else karma will bite your ass bite you and yeah. Karma coming for somebody. We couldn't even get it out. They don't want me to say it or something like that. Spirit. Karma will bite somebody in the ass. It's something about 3. It's a crowd too. See, spiritual awakening. This person is awakening. They're starting to see. And they're having to look at themselves in the mirror. And it's through you. Because you are the mirror that's reflecting them back to themselves. Yeah, simplify things. It's giving me a downpour. Like somebody's either losing energy or their life is being simplified. It could be karma, and it's giving me like by the power of 3. Stability, 444, and we were getting the 4s. See, you could be moving towards a place of stability. You are stable, you are grounded, you are rooted, you are confident, you are passionate, and you putting that self-love into you and really focusing on your well-being, on your own energy and protecting that is reflecting something to somebody else. It could be, again, like a karmic. Yeah, simplification here is on the bottom, and then we see balance. You really balancing you. Maintain harmony and balance in your life so that you can manifest your desires. And again, we saw you were super skilled, and now we see unique skills. Super skilled, unique skills. And you're able to achieve your life goals. You may have discovered your mission. You definitely have a sense of self. I was getting self-knowingness, like you're on the path to know thyself, to self-mastery. You're honest, right? And it's giving an important project. You've been passed the torch. It's through your heritage. And it's time for intense self-development, focusing your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, yes, but practice makes you a master, self-mastery. Mastering what you are doing and being focused on it. Make sure you follow your gut with certain people, though, beloved, because it's somebody in your energy. You already know. Like, if this person comes back towards you, you may be guided to continue to keep them blocked out of your life. Like, that was it. Like, your time with this person is done and over with. Yeah. See, it's something with your energy. See, your energy is unmatched, and then we ended here, 2121 for energy levels. Keep your energy up. Is maintaining and mastering your own energy, mastering yourself. And your anger is a part of energy. That's energy and motion, emotion, right? So if you do get angry, understand how to deal with it. Transmute it, understand, get down to the bottom. Like, why are you triggered? Why is it I'm afraid of abandonment? Am I afraid of loss? Am I worried about connections? What is it that's making me angry? Because you can choose to express that in a different way. It doesn't have to be anger where you are. I'm hearing a bully, like bullish. Somebody was bullish. Let's get some true emotions. Since we're dealing with emotions this week and understanding them and getting to the core so that you can change how you respond. It doesn't matter the stimulus. You can change your response because we're response able. We have the responsibility to do it. Yeah, heartbreak. Somebody is definitely upset. It's given like, yeah. It's too late. It's too late. If this person comes back towards you and you tell them, like, you know what, I really don't want to have a relationship with you, let's leave it where it was. It was just a karmic lesson. I'm moving forward, right? They will be upset, but they probably need that heartbreak so that they can continue through their own dark night of the soul and get the lesson. Anything else in here? Spirit saying no. You want to look at this? No. This. All right. Yeah. See, somebody was toxic, just toxic. And they may even got mean when they get drunk. You know what I mean? Like how some people, like, they cannot, Kuan Yin, they're giving me that you were very merciful, very compassionate. Like Kuan Yin is the goddess of mercy and compassion. She can make heaven out of hell, right? So this person may either be drinking because they lost heaven, right? They feel like I just walked it out of, right? I'm getting jagged edge. Feel like I just walked right out of heaven, or heaven just walked right out of hell. Feel like I done damn near thrown my life away, is what I'm getting. Don't know what to do, can't get right with you. They feel like they lost heaven. See, the weight of trauma is weighing down on somebody. They respond like that because it's trauma. It's breaking mental chains, and I don't know if somebody is caught in a trap of perfectionism. That could be you. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, babe. Nobody's perfect, babe. But you're perfect for me. That's what I heard. So there's a person that's going to love you exactly as you are. You know, and love you as you are now and as you will be as you continue to grow and expand. Yeah. See, fear. Somebody has a fear of abandonment. They are afraid. Inside, behind all of that anger, is a child that's cowering in a corner that's afraid. And they may even use their anger to put fear in other people so that they don't leave. They can manipulate and get what they want. Hiya! Thank you so much, Mimi, for tapping in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes. They do. They lose control. And that's what we've been picking up. Like somebody has, you know, those energies that use control. They use lies to control. They use violence to control. They use manipulation, like emotional manipulation to control. Some people use finances to control. Anything that they can do to manipulate you in doing what they want you to do. Because the fear is that you will stand in your strength and your truth and you will do what's best for you. And when you start to do that, you disarm this person and then they don't know how to act. They lose control. Acceptance. You've accepted your full self. Bravery, courage, confidence. When you understand who you are and you accept you, shit, you ain't gonna let nobody just do anything to you. Yeah, success is coming through. You are successful, and it's giving like that glow. Like you've been crowned. It's a crown in the spirit, and people can see the glow. It's giving not like the halo, but it's giving me that. I'm hearing Beyonce. I can see your halo, halo, halo. So the person that's perfect for you, they will see your glow. They will see your halo, beloved. They will. Yeah, direction. That fell out in the lap, and so they just brought it back, right? Because I think we just put it back in the deck. And so listen to the spirit in terms of which direction you're supposed to take. I'm getting with this person that's very angry. It's too late. Right, they're going to have to go to the spirits to get their own direction and guidance, but as long as you stay tapped into your highest self, they will always tell you the right way to go, beloved. Yeah, see, you're transforming. And as you transform, you are a mirror to other people who need to transform. Like when they look at you, they see the transformation in you. You're not the same. And it's like calling them to transform too. Like the darkness in them. The dark and being able to transmute that to light. She always gives me the ability to transmute dark energy into light. You can take negativity and create more light. All of this honey, all that glow, all that gold that's down here, you're taking it and you're creating it from the darkness. Yeah. See, ask for guidance. Continue to ask for guidance. Ask for your support. And she's giving the lotus, that which springs up from the mud, getting it out the dark. And you shine best even in dark spaces. Yeah, see? Anger. That is the underlying emotion. And somebody could have guilt, right? They could be guilty because they understand, like, when I get angry, I explode and I do things that are not becoming. It's like a lesser version of self. Yeah, they feel shame. Shame and guilt. Yeah, do something positive to and calm for yourself, right? They can transmute that anger into passion to do something that's good for them and other people, and maybe that's what the spirit is working with them on. But you got to stay out of it. They're embarrassed, right? When you think about, when they think about the things that they've done, even for us, like sometimes when we think about the times when we did get pulled out of pocket, when it was like, this person is definitely doing things intentionally to piss me off so that they can record my reaction so that I'm viewed in a certain light, I still felt a sense of embarrassment and shame about it because no matter what they're doing, I allowed myself to come out of pocket. I did that. So I have to carry that and transmute that negative energy, shame, and embarrassment into more light, into more empowerment, into more understanding of self. Yeah, see the light. I can transmute it into more light, and I know I'm not by myself. Right? I have help always. Hey, Miss Monica, thank you so much for tapping in. We got a few more minutes before we wrap it up, beloved. It's definitely asking for guidance. Yeah, see frustration. You see their hands balled up like they ready to fight. Right? Identify the source of your frustration. What is the energy? Why are you frustrated? Are you afraid that somebody's gonna leave? Are you afraid and worried that you're not gonna have connections, that you're gonna lose energetic supply, that you're gonna lose the benefit of the connecting with you? So this person who's very angry, they were frustrated and worried. They were shameful. They have a sense of embarrassment. Like all of those things equate to being angry, or it keeps them in a cycle of being angry. Get frustrated, they do shit, break shit, smash shit, cause a big ass fucking ruckus, and then they're ashamed about what they did. And here comes Kuan Yin, this divine feminine, giving them compassion. And soothing it and trying to help them heal through it. It was a karmic loop. Right? So helping them work through shame and embarrassment and try to build them up. And then as soon as they get triggered again, they fuck around and erupt. Right? At some point, somebody had to break that chain. You had to break it. Spiritual bypassing, avoiding pain with positivity delays, growth, embrace the full spectrum of your emotions. Somebody is being called to face the full spectrum of their emotion and dig into it. Identify the source of it. It's given like I can't keep going on like this. They will lose every relationship because they have not figured out how to fix it. Guilt. It is the anger that did it. It's the anger. Own your own feelings. Own your feelings. Own your actions. Own your part in the situation. You can't piss somebody off intentionally and then get mad because they reacted to your stimulus. But at the end of the day, we are all response able. So no matter how I react to an outside stimulus, I have to account for that. I have to deal with my own guilt, my own frustration, my own shame, my own embarrassment. Because I allowed myself to have my crown shaken. I done took that bitch off and set it to the motherfucking side and said, what's up? Look, I'm tired of you fucking with me. You done backed me up into a corner. And I'm not that one. I'm not the one, the two, or the three. I don't know who the fuck you thought you got. But that's not me. That's not me. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting here. But you leaving the situation and overcoming the cycle, overcoming the barrier to break that mental chain, that old belief system that you can just act out of pocket and then y'all throw each other some compassion or some fake ass positivity and just let it go. It's like, no, because it kept you in the cycle. Somebody had to be brave and pour love into self and say, this is not okay. It's toxic. It's not healthy for me. Right? I can go on. I may feel a certain kind of way about myself. I could have been married before. I could have children before, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect, but I accept myself, and so therefore I know somebody's going to be perfect for me. I'm going to be perfect for them. They will see me in my fullness. They will see the halo, this divine feminine energy, a goddess of compassion and mercy. That's what I'm getting. They will see your resiliency. They may even feel like at home with you. Right? It's definitely giving like forward movement and balance, justice. So don't ever sit in a fucked up relationship with a person because of some sort of other emotion. Like you just keep giving them compassion and benefits and doubts for fucking poor ass behavior. So you're saying no, it's for you to break that karmic cycle and grow. Learn and grow. Develop you. And you will run into the right connections for you. And you will even be able to take your residual energy and use it for your own benefit. See, awakening. Butterfly coming out. And look at your beautiful colors. I see your true colors shining through. Somebody gonna see your halo and they're gonna see your true colors shining through. They're gonna be inspired by your transformation, your resilience, and how you came through. It's given with compassion, grace, and mercy. I keep feeling that. See? Going to a place of safety. You don't feel safe in a place where it's hostile that people could just fucking explode. It's giving narcissistic fits of rage. And we picked up yesterday impulsive rage and acts of violence. That's what it's giving me. Like people who don't know how to maintain and manage their anger. They don't know how to transmute it. They haven't gotten to the root of their frustration. They may not even just, it's not all anger. It's not. And sometimes when you can't quantify something and put your finger on it why you're feeling this, then it comes out as anger because that's the only basic emotion that they express. They don't understand how to say and express, I feel guilty over this. I feel frustrated over this. I'm carrying the emotion of shame because of this. And because of those things, I have a sense of embarrassment. They may be embarrassed to admit that I have an abandonment syndrome, that I fear loss of connection, that I'm insecure about attachments in general. So therefore, it comes out as a basic emotion of anger, and when they get triggered with all of this shit, they start smashing shit. Yeah. Be anchored in yourself. See, when you are anchored and rooted in you, you don't so much mind who's there with you. You just don't. If I'm comfortable in me, you comfortable and you weak, like you are anchored in your center, in your core self, you, your real you, the spirit you don't give a shit what other physical person is with you, because you know you got a whole slew of spiritual team members that's right there with you. You're never by yourself. So I know I can be this light. I can let it shine despite the injury, whatever the fuck happened. And I can always be okay because I'm never just with me. I'm never alone. I got a whole team. Trust that. Find your center within yourself. Remaining steadfast despite external storms. So no matter how a person wants to react, no matter how they want to come out of pocket, if you stay rooted and centered within yourself, you can look at it, you can respond with class and grace, hold your center, hold your calm, your still, and just exit the place. Like, that's it. I ain't got to talk to you no more. I don't need to give you no explanations. The loss of your presence is enough, beloved. They will eventually go through their own reflection. Hold your boundaries and protect your own energy. Anything else? Nope. That's what we got. That's what we have for today's lunchtime message. Thank you, It's a wonderful week, Wednesday. And oh, guess what? Tomorrow, 9/18/2025 is another 9/9 portal because 1 and 8 is 9. So it's 9/9/9. One more again. So while we're in this space, it's very critically important to maintain your energy levels. It's like heart, it's giving solar plexus, it's giving sacral, it's giving rooted, it's giving earth chakra, earth star. It's giving like stay grounded. Keep your wits about you. I am getting something cracking open and coming forward. It's giving us something out of your Akashic records. It's giving book. It's giving wisdom. You're going to get some sort of download or upload, but it's definitely some sort of epiphany, some sort of knowledge that you will need to use to continue to manifest your highest dreams. right? Because that's what we're going for. We're healing, right? We're growing, right? We're expanding, we're ascending. We want to reach our highest self, and every day we can do that by changing, adjusting just 1%, 1% every day. And I know that you can do that. Ashe, I love you. I do. I love you just like I love me, because that's my capacity. Yes, no, yes, it is. See, it's an energy of confusion. I don't know what that is, but we just gonna work with it. We're gonna allow it to assist us to grow through that obstacle. Okay? That's what it's gonna do. It's strengthening us. It is. Every obstacle comes to strengthen us. So that we just gonna take it as a lesson and work with it. Cause it's here on permission. We already prayed and meditated on it. So thank you for coming back, each and every one of you. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you more than I could ever tell you for growing and expanding with us. You know, I know sometimes it is different and it can start slow. Y'all know how it go. Your girl LaT, Tears and We Tarot Show. And I love you just like I love the Alpha, the and the Omega, the A and the O. Okay? That called us to be the infinite intelligence breathing. You might have to really use the breath. I'm talking about some deep breaths. Like to calm and keep your center and come back to the core and take 3, 4, 5 of them, good deep ones, before you speak and react weak, because somebody could try to pull you off your square, off your throne, out your seat. Don't let them. Don't look. No weapon formed against us, seen or unseen, shall conquer. Absolutely not. We are fully protected. Every chakra activated and called into alignment. 360, we are shielded. And we are getting so strong that we expand that light out that field to cover everybody that we choose to include, beloved. Somebody upset. I feel like they no longer have your energy of their or your covering. Do they? No. And somebody's upset. Yes. Spirit say pissed. Explosive. More to come on the evening live. To the next now. I love y'all so much. Ashe, beloved. Ooh, I heard Spirit say, hold on to your butt. Jurassic Park energy. Shit. Fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex is on the loose is what I'm getting. See y'all later. Ashe.